is tough to guard.
Oh, Jimmy.
And here were the Heat coming into the building earlier on, looking as dapper as ever. Their goal, as always, protect their home court.
PPete and Jaskon.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the five for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Miller. Stojakovic is out there with Chamberlain. And it's Fredette in at the guard position. And for Miami, they've got Maravich. Edwards is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Duncan. And it's Cowens in at the center position. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy, but you really want to keep focused and sleep and eat right. Vital.
Now, here is Fredette. Miller outside. The offensive rebound, Stojakovic. Now, here... Here's Fredette. Maravich defending. Fredette, the pass to Miller. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Here's Marbury. No good from outside.
Yeah, a little bit surprising he hasn't connected on at least one of his three shots yet, but he's going to keep shooting.
And the shot is good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Clock at 4. Marbury passes to Chamberlain. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Duncan kicks to Maravich. It's Edwards on the wing. High post, Stoudemire. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports leagues and worked his way up from video coordinator.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and this time they're not backing off.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the night.
At the line for the Spurs.
Both shots good from the stripe.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Shoots the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Miller, that's for 2. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Maravich, the pass to Duncan. Fires from 18. And he hits the jump shot. Maravich has got his second bucket tonight.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here is Miller. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. No one near Edwards as he lets it fall. 3-pointers right on target.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Here's Marbury. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. The Heat leading by 3. Here's Edwards. San Antonio with the rebound. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds now tonight. Marbury passes to Chamberlain. Knocked away. It's stolen by Edwards.
Kidding me, Wilt?
Here's Cowens.
Well, how about that skill set that Cowens possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Okay, yeah.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Get your hands down, people. Fuck. Looking like Arrow Spence out there.
And so it's Fredette with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 5. The pass to Stojakovic. It's good from long range.
Stojakovic, a super sniper. He can knock it down from anywhere, but the 3 ball is his specialty.
And here's Edwards from the arc. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. Lets it go from deep. Chamberlain with the rebound.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Miller kicks to Chamberlain. Here's Marbury. Just 5 on the clock. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Outside, Maravich. Out to the right wing. Stoudemire against Stojakovic. Stoudemire the pass to Duncan. From 13, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Miller outside. Down low. Stolen. That's the Heat on the break. Throws it up high.
That's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Miller outside. To the inside. And Chamberlain with the stop.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The Heat with the lead. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
Come on, man.
Coming out on the court, your Miami Heat dancers.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Stojakovic. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Stojakovic dishes to Miller. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Now, here's Bull. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. There's the triple. And it's Miami with the rebound. Cowens has got his 4th rebound in this one. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense.
They got
there in this close game.
Here's Cowens. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
It really has been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. Here's Abdul Rauf after the Heat pick up 2. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the size ball poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Murphy's checked in, and Hodges subbed in for Fredette. Miami's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Stojakovic. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Outside Murphy. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Heat lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Caleb Martin out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Allen. Then there's Maravich. And it's man in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Miller with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
Wow.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
J.R. Smith checked in for San Antonio.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
It's Allen on the way. Smith against Edwards. To the wing right side. Here's Duncan. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Pass to Rice. Here is Hodges, covered by Duncan. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Miami leading by 4. Outside Edwards. Pass to Stoudemire. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Duncan. Oh, and the jam by Duncan.
You can count on Stoudemire finding the open man.
Yep.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Passes to Smith. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Here is Hodges after Amari Stoudemire's bucket. The pass to Abdul Rauf. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Hodges, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, playmaking isn't a focus for Rice, but this opening just too good to not make it.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Edwards against Smith. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
He throw good, Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Chamberlain's checked in for Ball. Jackson comes in for Hodges. And it's Fredette in for Abdul Rauf. Miami leading by 5. Outside, Maravich. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Smith in the posts. Edwards there. And here's Fredette from beyond the arc. Rebound by the Heat. Edwards looking it over. Lobbed up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Put that ball just about anywhere for Jared Allen. Puts those long arms to great use.
Now, here is Fredette. Maravich defending. Fredette kicks to Jackson. Oh, good with the triple. Maravich left side. Here's Stoudemire. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. And now it's a 9-point Miami lead.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Now, here is Fredette. Maravich defending. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. Outside Jackson. Offensive rebound, Spurs. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really at the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Spurs have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The Heat leading by 7. Duncan outside. 3-pointer. That one, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And out of bounds.
I'm nervous playing the side.
Gain possession.
I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted
Boy,
too
you
late.
know, it was
Miller's
just
checked
fucking
in for
Jones.
Jackson.
It was the hell of it.
Spurs trail by 7. Now, here is Fredette. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Stojakovic. The shot,
Oh,
no good.
damn it.
Great D that time from Stojakovic. Here's Mann. Martin inside. Covered by Miller, and it's Martin missing. San Antonio's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Stojakovic the pass to Miller. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Miller's got 7 points.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league.
Duncan scanning the floor. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Marbury. He kicks the Fredette. It's Miller on the wing. Off target with his 3.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Shots good by Stojakovic.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
59 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Marbury. Covered by Duncan. Duncan with the block. Pass to Mann. Here's Cowens. Lob pass to Duncan.
Oh my goodness.
The alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here is Miller. He's got 7. Here's Marbury. Shot clock at 5.
Big bad fun.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Duncan right side. Pass to Stojakovic. A 3-ball. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Duncan's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside Stojakovic. And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how does the defense you're playing impact your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group, and that's how we play. So we have to continue to stay the course and try to keep them off the 2-point line as best as we can.
Yeah, those runouts get your guys going. Thanks a lot, Spo. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back court.
Coming out on the court.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been quite a game for Amari Stoudemire.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Chamberlain. Stojakovic is out there with Miller. Then there's J.R. Smith, and it's Marbury in at the line. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim. A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one, sending it right over the top to the shooter.
Cowens passes to Maravich. And again, Miami with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Passes it to Stojakovic. The 3. And Maravich pulls it down. The Heat leading by 14. This one for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. That one goes. Count it. Stojakovic has got 5 points so far.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. The Spurs making a switch here. Ledette is checked in. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. The pass to Maravich. Out to Edwards. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Maravich has got 3 assists now in this one.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Pass to Stojakovic. The tray. Drills it from outside. Stojakovic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Outside, Maravich. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 11.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Pass to Chamberlain. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. On the wing, Miller. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Passes it to Duncan. Outside, Maravich. 5 to shoot. Brett, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So if you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time where you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it and make the adjustment.
Make some noise.
And here's Fredette. No points in the game yet for him. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the pass to Stojakovic. No good. Shot missing. Stoudemire with the defensive effort. The Heat leading by 14. That's tipped.
Spurs foul.
The Heat making a switch here. Hands checked in.
Second team foul. Now in the game, Trey Mann.
Maravich with it. He's got 14. They get it again. Misses the baby hook. Spurs trail by 14. Yep, that one goes in there. Stojakovic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Mann passes to Maravich. Here's Stoudemire. Here's Allen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, the length of Allen causes defenses lots of problems, difficult to guard without fouling at times.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
Not quite enough defense that time around, just lucky he was off.
Martin. Maravich. They shoot again. And finally they hit one. Maravich has got 16 points.
Another one for Maravich. The lights out jump shot, the ability to finish with either hand. No one's been able to touch it tonight. And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
The Heat leading by 13. Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Hodges checked in for San Antonio.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Cowens passes to Maravich. Here's man. Allen trying to break free. Smith with it, and it's Martin picking him up. Miller dishes to Smith. Pass to Hodges. And here's Miller outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Miller's got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs. Miami's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to Martin. There's 48 seconds left in the third. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Edwards has come in for the Heat. The Spurs also with the sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Miller. Man, the shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Maravich has got his 5th assist in this one. Allen against Smith. Gets it off. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Miami Heat. 13 points up at the end of the period. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in the... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. We've got Stoudemire. Maravich is out there with Duncan. Then there's Edwards. And it's Cowens in at the 5 down low. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And, guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Chamberlain's checked in for Bol. Spurs trail by 16. Hodges the pass to Chamberlain, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. Free throw good from Chamberlain. A different look now for San Antonio. Stojakovic comes in for Bol, and it's Fredette in for Hodges. The Heat leading by 14. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Fredette can't hit. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for Miami. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Edwards. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat him. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Driving the lane. Starbury, good.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Maravich from deep. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Duncan's got his 4th assist in this one.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Stojakovic with the 3. Here's Jackson. There's the pass to Marbury. It's stolen by Duncan. Poked away. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Marbury. Right wing. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initial, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Miller's checked in for the Spurs. Chamberlain down low. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And you can see what the emphasis was at halftime. Here in the second, a lot more effort to get the ball inside, and it's starting to pay dividends. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Cans it from downtown. Fredette's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Miami leading by 12. Duncan outside.
San Antonio foul. Stephon Marbury. Second personal foul. Team foul number 4.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Edwards passes to Cowens. Again, the miss by the Heat. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Pass to Stojakovic from deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
There's Miller with the 3. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 14 rebounds. Maravich, the pass to Duncan. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. And it's 9 points for Duncan.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Pete Maravich.
He continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Pete Maravich.
And the decision-making tonight has just been outstanding. If the shot hasn't been there for him, he's just kept the ball moving. And that patience is how he's got his field goal percentage to almost 60 here tonight.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Launches a 3. Chamberlain with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Barber. Rebound by the Heat. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Stoudemire. And it's Stoudemire with the jam. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
Smith checked in for Miller. Allen's checked in for Miami. Now Smith. Passes it to Stojakovic. Fires the three. Here's Chamberlain. That one, no good. And it's Miami the other way. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Maravich. Here's Stoudemire. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And how about the persistence on the glass? Stoudemire wanting that rebound more than anyone else.
Penalty. Now at the line, Amare.
Free throw, no good for Stoudemire. Spurs trail by 12. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Smith against Stoudemire. Three-pointers, Stojakovic. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside, Maravich. Now the pass to Duncan.
Spurs foul. J.R. Smith. First personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And he knocks down the first one.
Now at the line,
and both free throws good for Stoudemire. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Heat.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins. And it's Miami's ball. 15-point game. .34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Allen. Back to Duncan.